Good morning. It is 8:30 on Monday morning and I'm just getting my breakfast ready. It's runnier than normal, but I'll let it sit and it'll thicken up and it should just be fine. Cute little pig bowl for the win and one of my favorite skull mugs. So it's the same thing you have seen every workday breakfast forever, it feels like at this point. Half a cup of oatmeal, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter, and a cup of tea. So it's about 3:15 on Monday, and this is going to be my dinner. I also have a cup of tea to go with it. It's alphagetti in the shape of Disney princesses, and you can kind of see like that. There it is. That noodle right there kind of looks like a shoe. Otherwise, they all just look like nonsense. Clearly, I'm not getting it for the shape. I bought it. I'm not even sure when, but it was in my pantry and I want to use up some of the stuff in my pantry that's kind of weird, I suppose. So this week is going to be kind of a hodgepodge, a mixture of odd meals just because it's what do I have? What can I get rid of? Let's see how it goes. So today is alphagetti shaped like Disney princesses. It's the entire can, which is 10 points, which is ridiculous, really. A waste of 10 points, potentially. But I guess we'll see. If I'm not hungry the rest of the day, then I suppose it isn't a waste. And I still have 6 points left. So there's still a chance in there for something else if I need it. It's 9:12 on Tuesday morning. And this is my breakfast. It is the same thing it always is on a work day. Half a cup of oatmeal, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter, a cut up banana because I have physio today, so I need a little bit of extra to help me get through the end of the day's shenanigans before I can have dinner. And my second cup of tea? My third cup of tea for the day. I had a meeting and I knew that I was going to be eating later than normal, so caffeine to get me through. 2:45 p.m. on Tuesday and I am going to 100% regret this snack. This is not how it was supposed to be. There was supposed to be a bunch of cucumber on there and some baby tomatoes to bulk it up. And my cucumber has gone bad and I don't have that many baby tomatoes and I know I'm going to want to put them in a dinner, and this is really only a snack to get me from end of work day to physio, and then when I get home I will be making something to eat, but I will have used more points than I'm comfortable with on this snack. So there's 30 grams of cheese, 1 of the turkey bites, and then I wanted to do more crackers because crackers and cheese are lovely, but the crackers were scanning in at quite high points. Well, actually they weren't scanning in at all. The barcode scanner in the Weight Watcher app doesn't seem to be working right now, but when I typed in the name of the crackers and found somebody else who would put it in, 10 crackers were 7 points and I was not willing to do that, so I'm doing 5 for 4 points, I think it is, which is still too much when you add in the cheese, which is 5, and then the turkey bite, which is 1. I'm gonna get some hot sauce for the turkey bite, and I will eat it and I will enjoy the snack, but I will regret the points later. It's 7 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday and it is dinner time. So I have my tea steeping. I'll add some milk in a bit. This is a bowl full of vegetables that you can't see because the eggs are covering it up. It's green and yellow string beans and then a whole bunch of roasted veggies. They're all from like frozen bags of vegetables that I pan fried with some lemon juice, and I added some garlic in there and like some seasonings and things. I desperately wanted to put them in some kind of a sauce, but sauce is points, seasonings are not. And I decided instead of using points on sauce, I used it on a piece of cheese, which is underneath the eggs, sort of sandwiched nicely in between the hot veg and the hot eggs and getting all nice and melty and gooey. And yeah, eggs are 0, veg are 0. The cheese I think is 2 points, and I didn't measure. There's a little bit of the Japanese mayo right there. I didn't measure it. It's like a drizzle, so I'll kind of guesstimate for that. But yeah, dinner. I think I actually managed to find something that, even though I have much fewer points left for the meal than normal, won't completely take me out of the realm of like doing okay today. It's 9 o'clock on Tuesday night and I've gotten myself a snack of 2 pieces of toast and a cup of tea. I don't know if I'm legitimately hungry or if I'm bored or if I'm tired. I don't know. I mean, I am tired and I am bored, but I also feel hungry. So I'm just I don't know. So I figured I have some points and I have a ton of weeklies that have rolled over. So I'm going to go into some weeklies and have some toast because toast is one of my happy foods. And I don't know, I'm a grown up. So theoretically, I don't need to justify what I eat anymore, which is kind of how I got into the problem of needing Weight Watchers in the first place. But let's not, let's not linger on that. Toast and tea, and this will be it for tonight. It's 11 a.m. on Wednesday, and I am having a lunch, breakfast type of a thing. It's my first meal of the day, so brunch, I suppose. It's my day off because I'm on modified work week while I'm dealing with my concussion. So that's why it's sort of a random time to be eating. I was up this morning to take my car in. It's finally getting repairs from the hit and run. So it is at the shop and I have a rental and I am back home and I have a nice big cup of tea waiting for me, which I'm so grateful for because I have no caffeine in me yet today. And non-caffeinated me is just not my best me. But yeah, so I wanted a hot breakfast, but I figured I wouldn't do the oatmeal since it is a day off and I technically have more time. So 2 scrambled eggs with everything but the bagel seasoning and a ripped up cheese slice that I put on top to get it all melty. And then I'll sort of like scoop it onto the toast and eat it that way. I was gonna make a sandwich, like a hot egg sandwich, and it didn't really happen. So that's fine. This will still be good. It is 6:20 in the evening on Wednesday, and this is going to be my dinner tonight. I know normally I do these big salads on Fridays after I have my back-to-back physio appointments, and I do them on those days because I'm not feeling well, so they're dead easy to put together, and I don't have to worry about like how I'm feeling and having enough energy to cook. But I'm kind of feeling that way today, and I had the kit in the fridge, so I figured I might as well use it, and I guess I'll just have to figure out what to do on Friday when Friday gets here. So this is a new one to me. It's the Mediterranean Crunch chopped kit. It's got a vegetable blend, flatbread strips, feta cheese, and it comes with a basil balsamic vinaigrette. The package looks like that. And here is the nutritional information. Yeah. Like I said, it's new to me. I haven't had this one before, so can't really vouch for it or not. But I mean, it's salad. It's kind of hard to mess up and very easy to make. It is 9:30 at night on Wednesday, and I'm hungry, like actively hungry. And I have a ton of points left over for the day, so it makes sense why I'm hungry, since I only had like the kind of brunch type thing that was toast and eggs and then the salad. And yeah, my stomach is just like, it needs more. Having said that, it's late at night. I don't want anything too heavy, and I mean, what better day to open up a bag of 16-point chips, if not today when I have a ton of points. And even with having a ton of points left over, I'm still going into my weeklies. But I got sent a care package and it had these chips, some cheese and onion chips, some cookies from England, just all these really yummy things that I absolutely love. And I don't know, I don't really have a reason for why I decided to open up the honey butter chips today. Besides, I like them and they fit in the program, and the program is supposed to allow you to eat anything you want. So they are honey butter chips. Here's the nutritional information. There we go. And like I said, the entire bag is 16 points. Sort of stuff. They're a delicious chip if you've never had them. They're sort of really subtly flavored, a little bit sweet, but not too sweet, and I think if I remember correctly, like a little bit salty. It's been a really long time since I've had them. I just know that they're delicious. I love them. I'm not a big chip person, so for me to like chips is actually kind of weird, and they will be the last thing that I eat today, and I'll be pairing them with a cup of decaf tea. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:30 on Thursday, and I am having my standard workday breakfast of tea, half a cup of oatmeal, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of the powdered peanut butter. It needs a little bit of time to thicken up, but I'll just sort of set it aside so it gets down to a temperature I can eat without burning my mouth. And by the time it gets to there, it will also be a better consistency. It is 3:10 and I'm making dinner. This isn't the entirety of it yet, but once I put egg on top, you're not going to be able to see it anymore. So I thought I'd show you that, and then I'll show you a final picture with the egg. Don't mind the ramen. I use it to hold my iPad. So let me grab the package. I should have had it over here already because now I'm just wobbling you everywhere. Sorry about that. So this is what I have heated up. It's a glutinous rice porridge with chestnut and red beans. There's 1 to 2 servings in the bag, as you can see there. I decided to count it as 2. Originally, I was going to do it as 1 once I poured it out into the pot and saw like what the quantity looked like. But as much as I love red bean, I can really only eat so much of it at a time. And also, I thought it would be great to have some as a leftover tomorrow to heat it up in between work and having to run out to physio, because I won't have time to really cook anything. So in the last 20 minutes or so of my shift, I can just heat up the leftovers and eat it while I'm working, and that should be good. There's the nutritional information. That's for the entire package. So Weight Watcher Land, it comes out to, I think it's like 16 points or 13. What was it, 13 points I think for the whole bag. So it's 6 for me. Once you put it as a half a portion, it becomes 6. So it's probably realistically more like 6.5. So there is that, and I'm gonna put 2 pan-fried eggs on top of it just because I like eggs. That's the door alarm, don't mind the beeping. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the egg on top. So it's not like it's anything super special once the egg is there, but you can see how you can't really see underneath, so you wouldn't have seen the chestnuts or anything in the beans. But yeah, this is going to be my dinner along with a cup of tea that I have steeping, and I'm pretty sure later on I'm gonna have a snack or a dessert or something like that because I have the points for it, and I'm just kind of in a nibbly sort of a mood right now. It's 7:23, and as predicted, I'm having a snack. I ate 1 of those turkey bites, like these little guys. Clearly I'm almost done it, so I don't know. It doesn't go with yogurt at all for a snack, but when I saw them in the fridge, I wanted one, so why not? And I've got yogurt and the frozen cherries. Now, I made a mistake when I bought the yogurt. I usually buy 0% milk fat Greek yogurt, like just plain Greek yogurt, and I would have sworn that's what I grabbed, but what I ended up at home with was vanilla. Still 0% milk fat, but vanilla. So there's points to my yogurt now. It's annoying, but you know, I'll deal with it. However, I didn't realize that until I had put the yogurt in the bowl. So I'm guesstimating because I was thinking it's 0 points, so I just put an amount in, and then when I scan the barcode, I realized there's points. So I think a cup of yogurt, I really don't know. I put in a cup of yogurt for 4 points and the cherries for 0. It's a little sad because I do like the vanilla yogurt. Like, I gave a little taste test to it, and it's got natural, well, I guess it's not natural sweetness because it's the vanilla flavoring, but it has sweetness, so I don't feel like adding the hot chocolate powder. And I was all like, oh, this will be great. I'll buy vanilla from now on. And then when I scanned it and saw the points, I'm like, yeah, no, I think I'll go back to the plain. But for now, I will eat it for now and enjoy it while I have it. And I will just have to remember next time I have it to portion it. Happy Friday. It's 8:30 in the morning and I am just getting my breakfast. Same as always, the tea, the oatmeal, the powdered peanut butter, the brown sugar. I am sure you don't need to hear me say it again. It's about 1:20 in the afternoon. I'm off work at 2 o'clock and I have to leave by like 2:05 if I'm gonna get to my physio appointment in time. So I took like a 5-minute break to warm up some of the beans from yesterday, and there's still some chestnuts in there, so yummy. And make a cup of tea, and hopefully the caffeine and whatever nutrients are in this particular bean and rice and chestnut dish will fuel me through physio. It is 6 p.m. on Friday, and I am about to sit down and eat this massive bowl of buckwheat noodle pasta. I desperately wanted to order takeaway. I didn't feel like cooking. Nothing that I have really appealed to me, and I was just sort of like, that's it, I'm gonna order takeaway. But then I remembered I'm going out for brunch tomorrow, and I'm going to like a high tea thing on Sunday, and I really don't need 3 days of restaurant meals in a row. There's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you are doing and that works for you, like, I'm super happy for you. But my budget in terms of money can't really handle that, and also in terms of like my points can't really handle that. But I wanted to have something that felt like a splurge, like a really big portion, or like something not decadent exactly, but just not the normal thing that I eat. So I decided to go for this. I'm using this sauce. I don't normally have pasta sauce, and if I do, it's like a cream sauce, like an Alfredo. But I bought this back actually when I was moving, because I thought when I move into the new place and you know, like you don't have things set up yet and you just need really quick and easy things to be able to cook so you're not just relying on takeaway all the time. I bought a box of pasta and I bought the jar of sauce. But then I so infrequently eat a bowl of pasta, even though I love it, that it was just sitting in my cupboard, and I decided I need to crack it open. Now, I didn't open the pasta that I initially bought to go with this sauce. I decided to use my last portion of the buckwheat noodles because that was already open, and I didn't see the point in having 2 open packages of pasta. That doesn't make sense to me. And the jar of sauce, I'm gonna Google and see if I can freeze it in portions, just because if I don't, then I'm gonna have to be eating pasta like every day this week until I get through this jar, and I really don't want to be doing that. So I'm gonna see if I can freeze that. And for tonight, I've got buckwheat pasta, the rosé sauce, and then I bulked it up with green and yellow string beans, as well as like a mixed frozen veggie medley. So there's green beans, corn, carrot, I think there's peas in there. And then I cracked some pepper on top. Kind of wishing I cracked the pepper and mixed it in when it was still in the pot, because now I'm just gonna have pepper on the top and nowhere else. And I gotta say, it feels weird not adding cheese to something, since I add cheese to everything, or an egg. But this will be plenty. It's a ton of food. It's a really big portion. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that this is an excellent substitute for the noodle dish that I wanted to order from Noodle Box. It's 4:40 in the afternoon on Saturday. I had brunch this morning after boot camp. Other than that, I haven't eaten anything. Ran some errands afterwards. Just kind of, you know, been having a Saturday, nothing special. Last night though, I was craving chocolate to a level that was insanity, which is crazy because I can't actually taste. So even if I eat the thing that I'm craving, I don't taste it. So it doesn't really do anything for me to eat the food. But I just so badly wanted chocolate, and I decided that perhaps my eating so close to or under my points every day and not really indulging in any sort of like a cookie or a piece of chocolate or whatever is backfiring. So I remember seeing on the Weight Watcher in the Connect thing where people chat, people talking about the Fiber One brand. Now, I was looking originally for the Fiber One brownies, which I have seen before, but the store only had this, the oat and chocolate chewy bar. It's basically their version of a granola bar, and it only came in the value pack, so it's massive, and I have committed myself to 24 of these, so I really hope I like them. I've never tried them before. Here's the nutritional information. There you go. There's your ingredients. They are 4 or 5 points per bar, and I'm just hoping to use them sort of in lieu of going off the deep end and eating an entire chocolate bar. Do you know what I mean? Like, 5 points is a lot for a bar. Yes, I haven't even opened the package yet, so I don't know the size of these things. They could be very small, which would make me very sad. But it's a better option than eating a chocolate bar, I think. It's not like I've pointed a chocolate bar. I don't need to know if I can fit those into my day or not right now. So I'll open this and I'll show you the size of the packaging. Pretty standard granola bar size, I would say. Yeah, I'm going to have one with a cup of tea. It's kind of weird because I'm not actually hungry. I ate the sandwich that I showed you in the video clip for brunch. I only ate a bite of the salad. The sandwich was so filling that I really didn't need the salad, and I didn't want to overeat. I did bring it home for leftovers though, so I will eat that at some point today. But I don't know, after being out and doing errands and all of that, coming in, I want to nibble. I'm not hungry, but I want to nibble. And this is, I think, my best solution for a nibble right now, because it's not a, oh, I want to nibble, I'll have a piece of fruit. It's a, oh, I want to nibble, I'll eat cookies, which I don't have, which is good. So this is what we're going with right now. Quick update, I've decided to eat the leftover salad first before I indulge in this. If I'm snacky, that's fine. There are the points there. I want to eat them. It's totally okay. But this salad is a much healthier option. I have it as leftovers anyways. And yeah, I just think that if I'm feeling snacky, perhaps I want real food. Not that this isn't real food. I'm not judging processed food. I live off of processed food. It's just sort of, I don't know, I thought, finish the salad because I only had a bite of it before, and it's filled with like chickpeas and what is it, red peppers and green onions and a dressing that I can't remember, and I forgot to take a picture of the description, so it's forever lost to me. And there's roast potatoes in there. Like, this is clearly, while not able for me to easily point it, a healthier option in terms of like nutrients and what I'm giving my body than the Fiber One bar. Now, having said that, I'm going to eat the salad, and if I still want it, I will also eat the Fiber One bar and get some chocolate in me. But I thought, eat the leftovers first, eat the healthy thing first, and then go to the processed food afterwards. Don't really know if that's the way that we're supposed to be doing it, because now I'm going to be ingesting two things, not just one, but it's where I'm at today.